So I have people ask me all the time, you know, how do you keep your car so shiny and clean? Well, when you take pride in something and it's more than just an object, more than just a piece of machinery, you really take care of it. You do whatever it takes. I mean, I do whatever it takes to keep this car in the best shape that I can possibly do with what I have. So, you know, this car gets wiped down with a quick wax once a week because that helps me keep the snow and stuff off of it, while everybody else is out scraping and digging into their windows and their paint and everything else. This car stays shiny year round because whenever the snow hits it, it might accumulate and turn into a crust or something like that, but when I hit it with the snow brush, it just all pretty much slides right off this car. Never have to worry about any of that stuff sitting and scraping forever. And when I even use a thin coat of wax on the windows, like an aerosol type wax. You gotta experiment, and I'll wipe it all off clean, and I won't even use Windex, and that wax helps me just push the stuff right off the window as well. The door seals and stuff on my car, how I prep for the winter is I use a dry silicone spray, and I spray the seals all the way around, and I wipe them down, and then I spray them again and I wipe them down. I do it to all the seals on the doors all the way around. I mean, you can see these seals all look brand new. This car stays clean all the time. Every once in a while, if I'm taking a long trip or if I'm having a bad weekend, I don't feel well, it might get a little, you know, dirty or something, but then I get it cleaned immediately. And every 2 months, I send it out for a full detail, including cleaning the carpet. So that's why my back seats stay plush all the time. That's why you don't see handles and stuff coming off, or you don't see me having to glue anything on the doors. Everything stays clean on this car pretty much all the time. I keep my drains cleaned out on the bottom of the door down there. I keep them nice and free of debris. I will take shop air and one of those long thin wands, and I will blow out all the cracks all the way down the vehicle, top and bottom. I'll kind of take an air gun on an angle, and I'll just blow lightly at the back, the rubber seals, and I'll blow any debris that may be caught in there out. Same thing in the front. Seals all the way around. The door seals, everything gets all the way around. Always coated with a nice fresh film of like a dry silicone that won't degrade the material. It actually will prolong the credibility of it, the integrity of it. I'll blow down in these channels. These are drains right here, and they all end up funneling down inside this little pocket. And back behind this pocket right here, it drains down this A-pillar bottom area. I keep all the debris and stuff from back in here cleaned out. I keep all that sprayed with silicone. My roll pin, my roller down there, my pivot points and stuff. That's why there's no play in these doors at all. Everything stays wiped down and cleaned all the time on this car. That's why I never have door locks freezing. I never have anything. I'll take a dry coat of silicone spray, and I'll spray inside the door latches. I'll spray the striker. That's why these do not, under any circumstance, ever have any kind of crazy debris or anything going on. So I don't have the same problems that everybody else does. I'll blow around the seals from the front window, not direct contact, but kind of on an angle. And I'll blow any kind of debris or any kind of dirt that kind of sits back down in there. I keep this bottom seal coated now with a nice light coat of silicone to keep it soft. Same thing over here. I just lightly run the air around this channel and blow all the debris out of it. All my doors, all the way around, the same thing. Keep it all cleaned out. Spray strikers and stuff as well. I spray the boot for the door so it doesn't ever get dry. So I will spray that. That's why it's nice and shiny. It's nice and soft. It doesn't lose its integrity. I try not to really get in the car and do too much leaning on the seats and stuff like a certain way. I try not to be lazy with this car at all. See all these seals? This is how I prep this car for winter. And then I'll continually do it throughout the winter. And then during the summer I'll back off on spraying it so much. But this is typically how I do it. This is my routine for this car. There's drains here. There's drains in the bottom of these channels right here. There's inlets right here, the little pockets. I clean these drains and stuff out all the time. It's the areas that people often forget and neglect. Again, light shop air through this channel right here, around these window seals. I make sure it all stays lubed up all the time. That's how I prep a Panther platform for winter. Be blessed, y'all.